Well, this is an old pellet gun that a friend of mine has. It's not much to brag over, as you can see. The tape don't belong. The stock is messed up and cracked right there. And the problem is, what initially was wrong was this came out of here. I think what happened whenever this bolt came out, well, he pulled it back too far and it slipped out of this there's a little slot in there. And so he asked me if I'd put it back together. I'm not a whiz at this stuff, but I think he's even less of a whiz. So anyway, what you gotta do is you gotta get that stuff back here to where it'll fit. Let's see here. I'm not sure you got it back right myself. There we go. Let me see what we got here. Where's your screwdriver? See if it goes back. Okay, yeah, that's right. It'll work right there. There's a little slot right here that end goes in, but you gotta have it back here and it slides up in here, and this thing got a little deal in here, so you wanna make sure it's back there. And then this goes in a little something like this here, and then you like that, and then once you get that in there, and this bolt is not the right one, but it's metric. He told me he didn't think it made in China, and I think it did. But even back in them days, and this ain't very new. And it goes in here, and it's screw in. And then you cut that bolt off. But anyway, it goes in like that. And then, once you get that in there, then you gotta put this spring goes back in here, like that. And then the bear is, you try to push this thing back in there, because it's, well, the first off, you gotta have the trigger has to be out. Then this has to go in here like this. And it is one trick to get that. So if you see it or not, this hole has to be brought up to here. And the pin has to be put in it to hold that together. At the same time, the trigger has to go in that little slot. These two things here also have to be lined up with a pin. So you have this slipped up here, pin through all that. Well, it's a little bit hard for me to push that down by hand, so I'm going to take it out and use my press and push it down, and then put a drip punch in it, and then bring it back in here, and then attempt to wiggle this thing back in and see how it works. But so I guess we'll try to do that. Let's see, this thing here won't go all the way in, so now I've got to find me a little punch for that. All right, well, we'll get back out here in a little bit and we'll figure out what we're doing. All right, I went down and pressed this thing in. I got this drip punch sticking in there to hold that. And, what I should have done before I put this bolt in, put some Loctite on it. And I'm not going to take it all the way out, put Loctite on, because I don't want that thing jumping out of there again. So we're going to loosen it up a little bit here, and I'm going to put some Loctite in this hole here. And then tighten it back up. I think that's what happened. The thing came out of there and caused this piece to come out. I think that's what happened anyhow. So we'll try to put that back in. Soak in there a little bit, maybe. And it's a little long out here. I could just put a nut on there, but I don't really want to do that. Could cut it off, make it look better, but it's not original anyhow, so it don't make no difference. And the condition of it is not, even if it was original, it wouldn't be worth anything. Of course, that is. That's probably good enough for that. Now the problem's going to be getting this thing back in here. First off, we got to figure out if we can get this. Certainly don't want to pull that thing all the way out. There's a lot of pressure on it right at the moment. And flowers may not be big enough to exert some force on here. So we don't just know. All right, so it was, all right. Push you back just a little bit farther. Now, we're going to move that back a little bit more yet, so I get that pin started in here. And see if it'll start in there or not. If it is or not. Don't know if it is or not. It's quite tight. I think I need to push that back just a touch, but I don't know if that can get loose from me. That would be a fiasco in the making. Well, let's go around. That's a little bit more around, I think. I don't know. Let's see here. It's kind of hard to see in there. That's not really started, I don't think. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think that's gonna, that might work here. Try to push that in. Whoops, nope. Alright, the pin, the hole is not quite lined up. Let's see. Try this. This is here. Turn it around a little bit. Still ain't quite right. Just a little bit off. Good thing it's not a fancy Weatherby or something while scratching around on it there. I don't think that'll work either yet. Nope. I probably should just sharpen this a little bit. I probably got that Jimmy nowhere. Okay. It's not quite straight, one thing. I guess I gotta have it pretty much perfect in order for it to work. It ain't right yet. Well, let's see here, dog, go in there. Get in there. Oh, come on. There you go. That's a trigger spring. Oh shit. That's down here somewhere. Okay, here's it. Okie dokie. Alright. I need to put a leash on that or something where it don't keep getting away. It's just got to go in this little pin right here. Come on, get on there. Yeah. The problem is when it takes off like that, it goes so fast I can't keep up with it. There we go. Alright. Alrighty then. We got that. So now, pretty much all we got to do is put it back together, which shouldn't be too big a deal. It goes a little something like this, boys. And of course I don't have a full-size screwdriver. Well, I do have it. Obviously it's not here. I should have put it, well, we don't need Loctite on that. They don't ever come loose in this one though. But that was good, but now we will administer some Loctite here on these. They do have a tendency to come loose. Oops, I got more down my fingers than did in here. There's one washer, the other one even there, so nothing really matters. We'll put that on there. And this one goes here. Come on. Get on there. Should go, if I wasn't so lazy, I'd try to get my good regular gunsmith and screwdriver set. Of course, I've been using it for everything but that, so it's probably about as jimmied up as everything else I got around here. Alright, I'm going to put it on this one. There we go, like that. There we get on there, get on there. Let's see what I want to take. Let's go. Get in there, here. This is where a better screwdriver probably come in handy. This is not really the right one here. There you go. It's a little small for the job. There, I think they'll stay now with that Loctite on there. Alright, we're going to see if it cocks now. No. It's not cocking for whatever reason. I think the thing is shot, actually. Well, I think I'm going to get back there and tell them it ain't no good. I think that little thing wore out in there. Alright, well anyway, that's a little project that didn't amount to much. It's not exactly what you call a masterpiece anyway. You see the stock's all cracked up and there's actually rust that you can literally see on there. So anyway, that's good enough for that. Alright, take care. Talk to you later. Well, on this little air rifle, I thought maybe I did something wrong, and so I took it all apart again, wrestled the whole thing around, and put it back together and done the same thing. There's a little knob in here supposed to ride in that little slot, and I think it's worn down too much. And obviously the gun is not worth trying to weld up a piece on it. I'm just going to tell him to take it home and use it for a wall hanger or something, because I'm done fooling with it. I mean, it can't be, I guess it could be fixed if the guy wanted to really do it, but it's about a $19 gun that had a swap meet, so there's no point in spending a whole lot of time on it. I got one that's one that's just exactly like it, sitting over there in the corner, which I never use. Right there in that edge. They shoot hard, but you can't hit twice the same spot. That's the problem. All right, that's enough of this now, and I'm going to get something else more productive done. Thanks for watching.